Rabbi.
So
I'm going to start, everyone. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'd like to welcome everyone back to Monmouth Reform Temple. We are overjoyed as Aaron becomes a bar mitzvah this morning. He has worked so hard and so diligently on everything from learning his prayers to learning his Torah portion. If you look at the Torah, it's the letters of the alphabet, but without the vowels and without the cantillation marks, how we chant it. So it's like, tangoing backwards. And you have mastered that, and you've thought carefully about the words that you want to teach and share with the congregation. So I'm excited. How are you feeling now?
very nervous, actually.
Okay, take a deep breath. Let it out. Look around. These are all people who love you. Right? What could be better?
Well, then you should be down there because you love me too.
I do.
And you too.
100%, like
too.
times 1,000.
So it gives me great joy to welcome your grandmother up to the bima to present your talit to you. So I'm going to ask you to move here.
You can find the prayer on page 289 in the blue prayer book. You might have to look around the sanctuary to find one, but we will have one for you.
I'm very honored to give you the talis, and I'm very honored for your bar mitzvah, and good luck for the rest of your life with happiness and good health. Mazel tov.
Now, Aaron, you're going to say the blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu, wait, for the microphone. Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahitatev b'tzitzit.
Amen.
This talit, which your grandmother presented to you, is from Israel. And if you could see at the top, there's a little bit of the Israel-Jerusalem skyline. May you, as you know what's happening in Israel today, it's so important that you wear this. May you always be wrapped not only in the love of your grandmother and the love of your family, but may you also walk in the land of your ancestors where your cousins are in times of peace, and know that Israel is part of who you are. We continue on page 290.
So I just want to remind everyone to please be part of the service. Don't film anything. Don't take any pictures. We have a live stream going. It takes a beautiful video of Aaron leading the service. And then because the rabbi and I need you to be present. So we're going to start by learning the prayer Matovu. I want you to know I haven't changed any of the melodies since Marissa's bat mitzvah, so I know that you're going to do a great job. But let's practice reading it. On the left is the transliteration, but on the right is the Hebrew. I'll say it, you say it. Matovu,
Matovu,
Ohalecha,
Ohalecha,
Yaakov,
Yaakov,
I'm having trouble understanding right now.
Mishkenotecha
Mishkenotecha
Yisrael.
Yisrael.
The soundboard is a Microsoft product, and it seems to have a glitch. So now we're going to learn to sing that. Ma tovu. Everyone try that? Ma tovu. Ohalecha Yaakov. Ohalecha. Ohalecha Yaakov. And then it goes back again. Ma tovu. Ohalecha Yaakov. Try that again. Ma tovu. Ohalecha Yaakov. Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Everyone? Mishkenotecha Yisrael. And that is the beginning part of our opening prayer, Matovu, from the Torah. And on the bottom of the page, it talks a little bit about where it's from. But we now sing this together. Matovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Matovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. V'hani berov chesdecha avu v'techa eshtachaveh v'lecha l'kodsheha v'yiratecha. Together. Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. Adonai ahavti me'on beitecha umekol. Keep singing. V'hani ashtachaveh ve'echracha evecha lifnei Adonai osi. Matovu. Matovu, ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. Matovu, ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. V'hani tefilati lecha Adonai yitratzon. Elohim berov chesdecha eineni bemet ishecha. All together. Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. Thank you, Jeremy.
In the middle of page 291.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe. With divine wisdom, you have made our bodies, combining veins, arteries, and vital organs, into a finely balanced network. Wondrous maker and sustainer of life, were one of them to fail, how well we are aware, we would lack the strength to sustain life before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, source of our health and strength.
Baruch
Baruch
atah Adonai,
Rofei kol basar,
umafli
la'asot.
On the top of page 292, we're going to learn to sing a new song. So I'll say the word and you please repeat it. Elohai.
Elohai,
Rabbi, I have to say you're the best one. Nishama.
Nishama,
Shenatata bi.
Shenatata bi,
Tehorahi.
Tohorahi.
And this means the soul you have given me, God, is pure, which is a good reminder to us. We started out with a very pure soul. We always want to get back to that point. So here's how it goes. Elohai, Elohai. So that word repeats. Let's try that. Elohai, Elohai, Nishama, 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 Shenatata bi. Everyone try that. Shenatata bi, Tehorahi, Tehora. Tehorahi. That's the whole prayer. And also the second word, neshama, that's the word for soul. Maybe you've heard the word guta neshama, which means a good soul. So that's the linkage to that word. So now you're all ready to sing it. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi, tehorahi.
That's one of my favorite songs because when we go to sleep at night, we say a prayer asking God to take care of our soul. The rabbis believed that sleep was 1/60th of death, and so often they were afraid to go to sleep. And they said a prayer asking God to take their soul and take care of it. And in the morning, when we woke up, there's a prayer that we said thanking God for putting our soul back in our body. And this is just another reminder that everything that we have inside of us is good and just and pure. And we make sure our actions and the way that we walk in the world each and every day match that. And that's something that you have in spades. Everywhere you walk, every room you walk into, Aaron, you do so with the fullness of your presence. You listen carefully. You're one of the first people to come into my room and to ask me how I'm doing every week, which doesn't always happen. And I appreciate that about you. And you definitely have a guten neshama, a good, amazing, wonderful soul. So you're going to read right here.
The soul that you have given me, O God, is pure. You created and formed it, breathed it into me, and within me you sustain it. So long as I have a breath, therefore I will give thanks to you, my God and the God of all ages, source of all being, loving guide of every human spirit.
Baruch atah Adonai, asher biyado nefesh kol chai, v'ruach kol basar ish.
We turn to page 293, and over the next couple pages, Aaron will be chanting prayers that have actions to them. We don't do the actions in the synagogue, but if you look at them, the ability to distinguish day from night, that's opening our eyes in the morning, who frees the captive, that's getting out of bed and taking our first step, who lifts up the fallen, that's standing off of our bed. So each one of these prayers has an action to it. And we were supposed to do them in the morning to remind us how amazing it is that our bodies work.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan sekvi v'na afin ben yom uven layla.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, bokeach ivriim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, matir aturiim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, sov keif kefufiim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, rokei aretz al hamayim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Himin keim tadei gaver.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten hayaev koach.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam mevir sheinai meinai unamam yafa pai.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shesani B'Tselem Elohim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shesani bein korin.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shesani Yisrael.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Ozir Yisrael Bigvura.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Otir Yisrael B'Tifora.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher Kiddushanu b'mitzvotav B'tivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Amen.
We turn in our prayer books to page 301. Baruch She'amar. It talks about how God spoke the world into being.
Baruch Shemar v'yaholam, Baruch Hu, Baruch Oseh v'Reishit, Baruch Omer v'Oseh, Baruch Gozer u'Machayim, Baruch Merkem ha'Haaretz, Baruch Merkem ha'Habriyaot, Baruch Meshatem Sergatav Lirayav, Baruch Chad La'ad v'Chayam Lenetzach, Baruch Hodeh u'Matziol, Baruch Shemo.
We turn to page 312 as we rise.
Yitkadal, Yitkadal, Shemei Rabbah, V'yalmad yivrach yirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon v'yomechon chayeich al Beit Yisrael, B'hagala v'yizman kariv, v'yimeru, Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mevorach, Le'olam ademei almaya, Yitbarach. Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yidromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal, Shemei dekudashah, Le'elam yol birchata v'shirata, Tushvechata v'nechemata, Damiram v'yanema, V'yimeru, Amen.
Barechu et Adonai Hamavorach.
Baruch Adonai, Hamivorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Yorter or uvarei Oseh Oseh Shalom uvarei et echol Hemevir la'aretz Vladarim Alika Rachamim Utavo Mekadesh B'chol Yom Tamid. Maseh Bereshit Ma Rabu Masecha Adonai Kulam B'chuchma Asita Mala Haaretz Kinyanecha Titbarach Adonai Eloheinu Al Shevach Maseh Yadecha V'al Moreh Or Shesita Yifarucha Selah Or Chadash Al Sion Ta'ir Benezken Kulanu Mehira Oro Baruch atah Adonai Yotzer HaMa'orot.
Beautiful. Please be seated. We turn to page 317, and I'd like to ask that Aaron reads the first and third paragraph, but the rest of us read together loudly the second paragraph.
O God, inspiration and guide for all, you have spoken in 1,000 tongues for us to hear. In every land and every age, your children have heard you and imagined you in separate ways. And yet, O God, you are one, unifier of humanity.
We give thanks for the sages and teachers who bring us understanding of your will. Gratefully, we recall the lawgivers and prophets, the psalmists and sages of Israel, And joyfully we remember that from the dawn of Israel's life, we would turn to you and find purpose.
May the teachings of our ancestors live on in our minds, and their passion for righteousness stir our hearts. Help us to live so that our daily conduct reveals the beauty and wisdom of your truth.
Baruch atah Adonai, habocher bi'amo Yisrael bi'ahava. Invite everyone to stand as we turn the page. Our ancestors, in their wisdom, decided that we all didn't need the eye watch, which tells you to stand and sit and stand and walk. It's part of our prayers each and every morning, the standing, the stretching, walking around with the Torah. So our own tradition invites us to stand.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
Please be seated.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'kol nefshecha u'v'kol miyodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shantam levanecha v'dibatam bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha u'levtecha v'derek u'shaptecha u'v'kumecha U'shartam leod ayadecha, vayu lo totofod beinenecha, u'tovtom amazazod beitecha, u'visharecha. Anti upru vasitem et kol mitzvotai, vietem kedoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher titi echem merit mitzrahim leot lekim. Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Perfect. We turn to the middle of page 321.
Sing the song of men and women, joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, and earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children, and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more. The song of a world redeemed, the song of peace.
And since it is Hanukkah, we sing the Micha Mocha prayer to the Hanukkah melody. I can't get this. Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai Micha Mocha Nedar HaKodesh Norat Hilot Osefenem Adonai Yimloch Le'olam Va'ed Adonai Yimloch Le'olam Va'ed.
We turn to page 323 as we rise. And for the next couple pages, we have a prayer called the Amidah, the standing prayer, or Ha-Tefillah, the prayer. It is a central prayer of every one of our prayer services. During the week, we have 18 editions, and we ask for all kinds of different things. On Shabbat, we ask only for peace and for healing for those who are in need of healing. So page 323.
Adonai sefatati tachufi agiti latecha. Adonai, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGiboy v'Hanara, Elayon, V'meh Hasadim Tovim, Mekonei HaKol, V'zoher Chasevot V'imahot, Mevigula Livnei V'neihem, L'man Shema B'Ahava, Melech Ozer Moshe Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Abraham V'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Ne'olam Adonai, Michei Kol Atah, Rab Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, Morir HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayei HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Zamich Noflim Ve'ofei Hodim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayim Emunato Nishenei Hafar, Michamocha Bal Givurut, Umina Melach, Melech Memit Umechaye, Umatzviach Yeshua, V'neman Hatan HaChayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Nichayei HaKol. We continue in the middle of page 326 with our prayer of sanctification, of holiness, and on the word holy in Hebrew, if you wish, some of us rise up 3 times closer to God. Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam, keshem shemakdishim oto b'shmei maram, v'katuv al yad neviecha, v'karaz el ze v'amar, kadosh, 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 Adonai tzeva'ot, melech Baruch kevod Adonai mimkomo. Echad Eloheinu, hu Avinu malkeinu, Moshiach v'hu Hashmienu, Rachamav le'nei kochai, Ani Adonai Eloheinu, Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elohai Tzion, Ledor v'ador, Alleluia, Ledor v'ador nagid Gad lecha, V'lenetzach netzach yitzcha nadish, V'shimchacha Eloheinu mipenu lo yamush, Le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated. I just want everyone to turn back for a moment to page 326 when we stood on our tippy toes, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Does anyone know what the word Kadosh means? Holy. Holy. So why do you think we stand on our tippy toes? Try to reach God. So in the 1300s, there were a whole bunch of Jews who lived in the town of Svat in Israel, which is beautiful. It's painted this all kinds of beautiful blue colors, and it's high up in the mountains, and you're right amongst the clouds. And that was one of the movements of the Jewish mystics of Svat. There's a man named Isaac Luria who created the breaking of the vessels, but they also went out into the fields before Shabbat wearing white to welcome the Shabbat bride. And they tried all different kinds of things to reach God. And one of the things that they did, which we still have in our prayer book this many years later, is they decided that if they could stand on their tippy toes, perhaps as they reached up for God, God would be reaching down. And so the prayer book is really a journey not only through our history and the prayers written over different time periods, but it's also an echo of the Torah. When we look at the Torah, we begin with the story of creation, and then Revelation, taking the commandments in Mount Sinai, and redemption, going into the land of Israel. And the prayer service actually does the same thing. So each and every week, each and every day, we echo what it takes us to read in a year during the prayer service. So we continue on page 328 at the bottom.
The people of Israel shall keep Shabbat, observing Shabbat throughout the ages as a covenant for all time. It is a sign for all time between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days Adonai made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from work and was refreshed.
We join together on the top of page 329 with a prayer of the rejoicing of our Sabbath, and we can clap along with the tambourine and sing Yismechu. Yai Brahmamai Shabbat Shabbat, Yai Brahmamai Shabbat Shabbat, Yai Brahmamai Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat Shabbat, Yismechu Yismechu v'malakutecha, Yismechu Yismechu v'malakutecha, Shomrei Shabbat, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei Onek Onek Shabbat. Shomrei Shabbat, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei Onek Onek Shabbat. Amekadeshi Shivi Shabbat Shabbat, Amekadeshi Shivi Shabbat Shabbat, Kulam Yisbehu Ve'yitagu, Mituvecha Shabbat Shabbat. All right, everybody going to clap now. It's very good for your circulation. Yai Brahmamai Shabbat Shabbat. Better. Yai Brahmamai Shabbat Shabbat. Yai Brahmamai Shabbat Shabbat. Shabbat Shabbat. Shabbat Shabbat. Yismechu Yismechu v'malakutecha. Yismechu Yismechu v'malakutecha. Shomrei Shabbat. Shomrei Shabbat. V'korei Onek Onek Shabbat. Shomrei Shabbat, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei Onek Onek Shabbat. V'hashmi Ratzita bo Shabbat Shabbat, Ratzita bo v'kinashto Shabbat Shabbat. Chedat Yamim Oto Karata, Zecher L'Maseh V'Reishit Shabbat. Last time. Yai Brahmamai Shabbat Shabbat, Yai Brahmamai Shabbat Shabbat, Yai Brahmamai Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat Shabbat.
We turn to page 330, and it gives me great pleasure to invite up to read at this time JM and Sandy. They're not here yet.
Did I hear you?
Okay.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We've got a professional filling in right here. So you will read paragraphs 1 and 3, and the congregation will read the second paragraph.
Okay. So you guys, so Aaron first.
Okay. Chorus. Jeez. Okay, on this Shabbat day, as you graciously receive our prayers, help us to hear your call. Grant us enough health to fulfill our duties and the compassion we need to attend to others.
Teach us humility that we may perceive our own faults, and grant us the wisdom to be forgiving of others. Give us the courage to be true to our highest selves, and the charity to see the best in those around us.
Give us patience enough not to become discouraged, hope enough to overcome all fears for the future, and faith enough to know your presence. O source of blessing, look with favor upon us. May our offerings be acceptable to you.
Baruch atah
Atah
Adonai,
Adonai,
she'orecha
levadecha
b'yirat
b'yirat
na'avot. Now I know you're here, so I'd like to invite up on page 332, Matthew and Cindy.
for the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxy beyond galaxy, filling us with awe and challenging our imagination.
For this fragile, for this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons.
For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprise, its hopes and achievements.
For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and injustice, in the midst of hostility and oppression.
For the high hopes and noble cause, for the faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared.
For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom.
For human liberties and sacred rights, for opportunity to change and grow, to affirm and choose.
We pray that we may live not by our fears but by our hopes, not by our words but by our deeds.
To smile.
We continue on page 334 with our Song for Peace, which we so desperately need, Sim Shalom. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Chen V'Chesed V'Rachamim V'Rachamim Adeinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yisrael Amecha, Barcheinu Yotzreinu Kulanu Kechad, Ve'or Panecha, Givor Panecha Natata Lanu, Adonai Eloheinu. Sim Shalom. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Hein V'Chesed V'Rachamim V'Rachamim Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yisrael Amecha, Torat Chaim, Ve'ahavat Chesed, Ve'ahavat Esed, U'tzedaka Uvracha Ve'Rachamim Ve'Chaim Shalom, Sim Shalom. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Hein V'Chesed V'Rachamim V'Rachamim Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yisrael Amecha, V'tov, V'tov, Ve'einecha, Levarech Imcha Yisrael, V'chodit, Sim Shalom. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Hein V'Chesed V'Rachamim V'Rachamim Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yisrael Amecha.
We take moments of silent prayer, listening to whatever your heart and your head may hold at this time. now turn to Seder Kriyat Torah, the service for the reading of Torah. We invite everyone to turn to page, sorry about this, 364. 64. Thank you. And we invite up at this time Matthew and Cindy. Please rise.
Ein kamocha va'elohim Adonai v'hin k'ma'asecha malchutecha malchut chol olamim u'memshatecha b'chol dor v'dor Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed Adonai uz le'amo yitein Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom.
Aaron, congratulations on becoming a bar mitzvah. Your mother and I are very proud of the amazing and handsome young man that you've become. Is that on? I'm sorry. Okay, let me read that again. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Aaron, congratulations on becoming a bar mitzvah. Your mother and I are very proud of the amazing and handsome young man that you have become.
Aaron, you are one of our most precious gifts from God. You have brought your father and I great pride and happiness from the moment you were born. You are kind, thoughtful, and compassionate. You are intelligent, hardworking, and inventive, and a high achiever. You are also an amazing brother.
Put that in. Look at you.
I hope it was her.
Aaron, becoming a bar mitzvah is an important milestone in your life that you should be very proud of. Cherish your Jewish heritage, values, and identity. They will help guide you throughout your life.
Aaron, there are many milestones in life that you will reach. Continue striving towards your goals, pursue your dreams, achieve greatness, and make an impact in the world.
Your mother, Marissa, and I love you very much. We wish you a lifetime of happiness and success. And stop playing with your tallit over there.
Very poofy.
We will always be there for you forever.
Stay right here. And together we sing the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Aaron. Lecha Adonai Hagedula, Hagevura, Hatiferet, V'Hanetzach V'Hahod. Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz. Did you call anyone after? Mayim u'va'aretz. Lecha Adonai Amalacha, Amina Aseh, Lechol Erosh. Al shlosha devarim, Al shlosha devarim, Al shlosha devarim ha'olam ha'olam omi. Al shlosha devarim, Al shlosha devarim, Al shlosha devarim ha'olam ha'olam omi. Torah, ve'al ha'avodah, ve'al gemilut chasadim.
So, our Torah portion for today begins the Joseph narrative. It tells the story of Joseph, the youngest of many brothers and one sister that we know of. Joseph is the only son, we later learn that she has another one, of Rachel, who's Jacob's most beloved wife. And he does something that parents should never do. And I want you to know that one of my professors said that there is no one in the Torah that you would want your kid to grow up and be. This is no exception. Jacob chooses Joseph as his favorite son. And he lets all of Joseph's brothers know that this is his favorite one. And he does that by giving him a multicolored coat so that he can wear and fawn over the other brothers. Look at my coat. It's lovely. You don't have one. I do. Dad loves me best. And so we're going to talk a little bit in a moment about the Joseph narrative and what it means for us today. And so, whoop.
And I call up Ben to join us as well on the bima. Okay. It's down here. Okay. And Myrna, you lead us in the blessing. Ben, how's your Hebrew, Ben? Okay, you stand next to Myrna.
Baruch Hu Adonai HaMavrach.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMavrach. L'Olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam. Asher Barucha Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natein Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen.
You make sure Myrna's okay. All right, here we go. Here you go, Aaron. I had it all set up.
Oh, I was
Okay.
playing with it.
I'm not going to say anything. Here you go.
Vayeshev Yaakov, Beretz Megurei Aviv, Beretz Canaan, Elet Toldot Yaakov, Yosef, Ben Shiva Esrei, Shana Hayaroe, Etichav Batson, Vuhu Nar, Epenev Yoha, Epenez Zilpa, and she Avi, Yove Yosef, Eti Batam Raha El Havihem, Israel, Ahav et Yosef Mikol Bana Ki Mizukunim, Bu Lo Vasala O Ketonet Pasim. They were right there.
Okay.
This one.
Yep, Myrna, you
Don't
say the
forget
blessing.
that.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emes V'Chayei Olam Nata B'Tochenu Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen. Did your grandma hug?
Grandparents.
Your grandpa hug? Myrna, you make your way back.
Yes.
Okay. For our next aliyah, we call up Roger Okon and Roger's family. I'm gonna put this on you.
I swear.
Welcome back. Yes.
Baruch es Adonai HaBaruch.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. Asher bochar bonu mikol ha'amim. V'tan lonu et haTorah. Baruch atah Adonai notein haTorah.
Amen.
I don't know. Should I start?
Vayiru.
Vayiru Echav Kyoto Ahav Avihem Michol Cha'av Yasinu Otel Velo Yochlu Dobro Shalom Vayachalom Yosef Shalom Yageh Lechav Vasifu Oho Teno Oto Vyomeher Alehem Shimu Naha Hachalom Hazeh Asher Chalamti.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan v'chayinu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. All right, thank you. Thank you. Okay, for our third aliyah, we call up your cousins Richard, Randy, Sherry, Gary Katzen, and Gary's family. I mean, they're probably all your family here today, but
Just 25.
And Rabbi has copies of the prayer for you.
Yes.
I wrap it around.
Okay, everybody?
Anyone on that side?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Baruch Adonai HaBaruch.
Baruch Adonai HaBaruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai. Baruch atah Adonai. Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bacha banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torto. Baruch atah Adonai. Noten haTorah.
Amen.
So it's like the wave. It started here and then went that way.
Delayed.
Here we go.
Oh, I gotta find it again. Maybe like here. Vehine anachnu malmim alumim b'tol chasadeh vine kama alumati v'gam mitzava vine tizabena alumotechem v'tishtaka lalumoti yomaru lo ichav hamalok tim lo kalenu imashol tim shol banu Asifu oho teno oto all chomot ha'av yal divra'av. Oh. Yachalom o chalom acher hazaper oto lechav yomer hine chamti kom ohod vine vashem shel reheach asar kokavim mishtakavihim lihi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet. V'chayei olam natan b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai. Noten haTorah.
Amen. Hugs all around. So hug down the line.
And while they're all saying hello, I'm going to call up a new group, Russell Elovitz, Andrew Bowden, and Andrew's family. Okay. So Russell, Andrew, and Andrew's family.
There's one more.
Okay. Where's your arm? It's getting better. Welcome. Okay. Okay, you're all ready? Come in close.
You guys can come in
So
close.
everybody can hear you?
Baruch Adonai Baruch.
Baruch Adonai HaBaruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Okay.
Like where?
We're up here. Over here?
No, I think it's right there. No, it is there.
Yep. What we want. Okay.
ויספר אל אביו ואל אחיו, ויקרא בו אביו, ויאמר לו, מה החלום?
Keep
Is it
going.
good? Okay. הזה אשר חלמת, הבוא הנה הבוא אני, ועמך ואחיך, שאות לך ארצה, וכאן אבוא, ואביו שמר את דבר ילכו אחיו, רת את צאן אביהם בשכם.
Okay.
Then it's the fifth one.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Give him a hug. Marissa. Beautiful job.
Now it's your turn.
Aaron, stay nearby. Stay nearby. And now we call up your sister Marissa not only to do the blessing, but to also read the portion. Here you go. Let me have your handles. Okay. All right. First, start the reading.
Okay.
Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Beautiful.
Amen.
Vayom.
Is it Vayom?
Yes.
Okay.
Vayomer Yisrael El Yosef Halaho Ahecha Rim Bishchem Lecha Vayishechecha Alehem Vayomer Lo Hineni Vayomer Lo Lechna Ra'eh Et Shalom Achecha Vet Shalom Hatzon Vashiveni Tabar V'yishlechechu Vayamrech Havron Vayoshechema V'yimsahehu Ish V'hinei To'eh Basadeh V'yishlehehu Ha'ish V'mor Mativakesh. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar natan lanu Torah emet, v'chei olam nota b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Unbelievably beautiful. Thank you. All right, give your incredible sister a hug.
Oh, you can't reach it?
Oh, gosh.
Monkeys on me.
All right, great job. And now we call up your parents, Matthew and Cindy, and Matt will be reading the next Aliyah.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
It's this one.
Okay, yep.
Vayomer Edechai Enochi Mevakesh Hagidena Li Efo Hem Roim. Vayomer Haish Nasu Mizeh Ki Shemati Omrim Nelcha Dotaina. Vayelech Yosef Ahav Vayimtsaem Bedotan. Virau Echav Mirachok Uvterem Yekrav Elohem Ve'yitnaklu oto lehamito. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher notan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nota betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Wonderful job. All right, give your parents a hug.
And don't do what you did to your sister.
Okay. Now, Aaron, we call you to the Torah as a bar mitzvah. Yamod, Yamod, Yamod habar mitzvah. Acharon ben Mordechai v'Cindy habar mitzvah. Chazak. Wait, take your tally. Take your tally. Little fringe. Okay. Touch it here. Kiss it. It's all good, so to speak. Okay, now kiss it. You kiss it.
Oh.
Okay. Hey. All right. Hold the wood. There you go. Baruch.
Baruchu Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Barach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim natalanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Okay.
Good?
My pinky.
Okay.
Over here somewhere. Is that it?
Yep.
Oh. Vayomeru ish elchiv hine ba achalamot halazeh ba vata lechu v'nahergev v'nashlechu v'chad haborot v'maharnu haya radat achadhu genere maha yeyu lamatav v'ishman v'ruvein v'atilehu miadam v'yomeher lo na penu nafesh. Same one.
Either side.
Both. Double trouble.
All right, now kiss both sides. Beautiful. I never saw anyone do that.
I like that.
Okay. Hold the wood. Okay. Baruch.
Oh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tukenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Hug your mom and dad.
So if we were in the Middle Ages and you chanted Torah, there was a prayer that parents would say that's called Baruch Shepatrani, which meant that, great, wonderful job, we're done with you now. You can move out of the house, get married, and start having kids.
Can you imagine?
Thank God we don't do that anymore, say it anymore.
Well, that's
right?
because 30 was old back then.
That's
Right,
yeah,
right.
that's true.
People die too quickly.
They did. They did. So, yeah, like you were peaking at this point in your life. So. All right, so we're not finished because he's learned a lot more. Okay? All right? Where's the. Okay. Please rise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wait. No, it's not mine. That's mine. Baruch atah Adonai.
Keep going, no matter what happens.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nviim tovim v'ratzach v'devreihem v'nemarim be'emet baruch atah Adonai habacher b'torah u'Moshe avdo Yisrael amo v'vi'ei haemet v'tzedek. Vatofesha keshet lo ya'amod v'kol braglav lo yimalei rechei fasus lo yimalei hasho v'amitz libo v'giborim aharohom yanus v'yom huhu Adonai shimuhu et hadavar hazeh asher diber Adonai alechem b'nei Yisrael oh chol mishpacha asher eleti eretz Yisrael imor rach etchem yedati michol mishpachot hadama olchein evchod alechem Ehet chovnotechem hilchu shinayim yakdav yoti im noadu hayish aryeh bayar v'teref ein lo yitain kefir kolo imonato yoti im lavad hatipor sipor apa aretz Mokesh ein la hayelepach min hadama flochohod lo yilkod im yatacha shofar bir vam lo yiche radu im tie ra bir Fadnahai lo asa ki lo Yaseh Adonai Elohim Davar Ki Im Galasado Il Avadav Avim Aryeh Shah Mi Lo Yira Adonai Elohim Teber Mi Lo Yinaveh
Baruch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not done.
Not at all.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sor chomim tzaddik b'chol ha'orot ha'el hane'eman ha'omer v'oseh ha'medaber m'chayim shechol divrev emet v'sedech all ha'torah all ha'avodah all hanvi'im yom ha'shabbat hazeh shnata lanu Adonai Eloheinu litushav linucha kavod ol tiferet all ha'chodonai Eloheinu anaknu hodim la'ach umvarchim ota'ach yet barak shemcha v'fi kol chai t'mid lilam va'ed baruch atah Adonai Magadesh Shabbat.
I want everyone to repeat after me. Yashar.
Yasher.
Koach. I want it again louder together. When you say Todah.
Toda.
Yashar Koach means that you did a magnificent job, that you chanted your Torah perfectly and your Haftarah. And in a moment, we will hear you teach us a little bit about your Torah portion. Aaron, I love how unabashedly you are on this bema. Do you know what that means? No. It means that you are exactly who you are on this bema as you are off this bema. That you didn't put on a suit today and a talit and decide to be someone else. That you are who you are. So I'm going to ask everyone to rise as we put the Torah back into the ark, and then you'll share your words with us.
Jeremy, you want to pick it up?
It's חיים למחזיקים בה בתור מחרה מאושר דרך חייגו לחינוך בכל נתיבותיה שלום השיבינו אדוני אלך ונשורה חדש ימינו כקדם חדש ימינו כקדם.
Please be seated.
Wait, do I speak fine? Do I speak loud enough, or should I speak loud? The Yeshev, my Torah portion, from the book of Genesis, is the beginning of the Joseph narrative. Oh, sorry. Which continues for 4 different Torah portions. We learn about Joseph and his family. His father, Jacob, his mother, Rachel, and his 11 other brothers. Joseph was the youngest of Jacob and the only son of Jacob's favorite wife, Rachel. This made Joseph Jacob's favorite son. Jacob sent Joseph out to work in the fields with his brothers. Joseph returned to his father and reported on his brother's poor work ethic. Jacob showed his favoritism for Joseph by giving him a multicolored coat. Joseph further angered his brothers when he shared his 2 dreams with them. In the first dream, 11 sheaves of wheat bowed down to the tallest. In the second dream, the moon, the sun, and 11 stars bowed down to Joseph. The brothers were jealous and plotted against Joseph. The brothers seized their opportunity for revenge after Jacob sent Joseph to work in the fields. The brothers trapped Joseph in a well instead of killing him as he had planned to. The brothers then sold Joseph off as a slave to a group of Ishmaelites who were passing by. The brothers saturated Joseph's multicolored coat in goat blood. They showed the coat to their father, leading him to believe that his favorite son, Joseph, was killed by a wild animal. In the next Torah portions, we see how losing a family member can affect a family and their community. Joseph went from being thrown into a pit, then being sold into slavery, and then into being imprisoned in Egypt. He managed to successfully elevate himself by interpreting the dreams of Pharaoh, which led him to become his viceroy. Joseph's brothers would later come to Egypt just one day, seeking food because of the famine. They were reunited with Joseph after he revealed himself to his brothers. The story of Joseph is inspiring. Joseph went from being the entitled son to having it all taken away. He rebuilt himself from the bottom of a pit to become the Pharaoh's viceroy by using his God-given skills while remaining humble. As we navigate the challenges in our own lives, we can draw inspiration from Joseph's resilience. Instead of succumbing to bitterness or despair, Joseph focused on personal development, his skills, interpreting dreams, and building relationships that will later play crucial roles in his redemption. Drawing upon recent events, the Hamas terrorist attacks in Israel on October 7th were a tragic low point for Israel and Jews everywhere. The world has seen a spike in anti-Semitism, including the so-called safe spaces on college campuses. While war rages on and hostages continue to be held in Gaza, Jews worldwide face these multiple challenges. Perhaps we too can draw from Joseph's resilience. My relative in Israel recently wrote an email saying, "I'm not sure if the world fully understands or wants to understand the reality of our situation. If there's anything you all can contribute, it's helping to resonate my message." Like the story of Joseph reuniting with his brothers in Egypt, Jewish people everywhere must remain united and steadfast in our solidarity for our brothers and sisters in Israel and everywhere. Thank you, Rabbi Edelman. Oh wait, wrong person. Thank you, Cantor Clissold, for teaching me Hebrew and my bar mitzvah blessings. Thank you, everyone at Monmouth Reformed Temple, for welcoming my family and I into this community. Oh my God. This paper keeps slipping. I'm sorry. Thank you, oh my God. Thank you, Mom, for nurturing me and showing me the world. You have taught me how to become compassionate and empathetic to others. You have shown me how to persevere through the hardest of times. You also inspire me to reach my full potential. Thank you, Dad, for being a great role model that I hope to become one day. You have shown me how to be optimistic by looking on the bright sides of things. You always encourage me to pursue my dreams. Thank you, Marissa, for being an amazing sister who loves me unconditionally. Thank you to my extended family, Dr. Lamb, and to my friends for being part of my special day. And nothing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for teaching us about resilience. On October 7th, you learned later that you had 2 cousins who were at the concert who were killed that day. And I can imagine them and their family and how very proud they would be of you, standing up to say, today I am a Jew, I take responsibility, and I'm part of a people whose resilience has lasted from generation to generation. You spoke about Joseph and his growth. Israel's going through an incredible struggle right now, trying to maintain her identity and trying to help the Palestinian people while getting rid of the terrorists, the Hamas. And they've had to make some very difficult choices, and you will have to make some very difficult choices in your life. But I know, because I know you, that you will make the right choices. As you've showed us today, you are incredibly brilliant.
Thank you.
You learn well, you learn quickly. You're able to take text and twist it and struggle with it and make it your own. That's a part of your God-given gift. Not only comes from God, but it comes in part from your family and those that are around you here today who love you. You'll have challenges, and some of them are going to be keeping paper stuck on the bema.
Very hard. It took 5 tries.
It took 5 tries. But guess what? The 6th try, it'll stick. Right? And you'll keep learning how to do more and more things in life. Like where the yod goes on the Torah.
Took a while.
It did. But those are important things that are worth learning. Just like you learned everything to become a bar mitzvah today. No one just is a bar mitzvah. You become it. You take on the mantle. You wear a talit for the first time. You read Torah for the first time. And everything you've done here today has demonstrated that you will always be wrapped in your talit and know what it means. I have faith that you will grow into an incredibly mature adult. And today was the first time that I got to see a little bit of the silly side of you, and I loved it. I loved when you held up your hand so your sister couldn't hug you. I want to see more of those moments of you, of the smile with the dimples.
Just got it.
Yeah, well, that was not the right one. Not the practice one, the real one. You are an incredible young man. And I can't wait to see where you go in your life. And you know, because I've told you this, that I love you. And I love your family. And I respect you so much. I'm so proud of you.
We now ask the congregation to rise as we bless you before the ark. Come on. All right. How are you feeling?
Still nervous.
Are you nervous?
I'm kidding.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Nothing to be nervous about. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'huneka.
Aaron, you have a certain light that shines upon you and through you and touches everyone you meet. Keep that light lit because you can change so many lives with your light.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem leha shalom, shalom.
May God always turn God's face towards you, and may you have in your life shalom, a sense of peace, and even more importantly, shlemut, a sense of confidence in who you are as a person. May you stand firm and resolute in your Judaism, and may you continue your humble, your humility, and your love.
Amen, amen. Okay. I'm going to go sit next to the rabbi, and you can relax. Please be seated. I remember when your family first visited our synagogue. You had moved here from Brooklyn, and Aaron, you were actually shorter than your sister, a lot shorter, and your mom was much taller than both of you, and your dad was, of course, the tallest one. And over the years, I've had the pleasure of teaching your sister. It's funny, the rabbi said she'd not seen your silly side. She obviously never had you in class. I had you in class for over a year, and you were very generous in that side of your personality. You have a lot of friends here at religious school, a lot of kids like you, a lot of adults like you. You're a good person, and you're very smart. You're also very easily distracted, which is good because you're observant, right? It's good. And then you get right back on track. And I just can't wait to see what you continue to do, because this is really, honestly, just the beginning. And my fervent prayer is that you and your sister stay involved in our synagogue, because your parents are really important to us, as are both of you, and that someday you'll be going to Washington, D.C. with Rabbi on the confirmation trip and making the world a better place with just your leadership and being who you are. I've chosen a song for you called The World of Your Dreams. And I'm a little sad because now I don't get to meet with you so often, but I know that I will continue to see you guys and that you will remain a very important part of our synagogue, and hopefully you and your sister can start coming to youth group and things like that. So this is a prayer about, it's from actually the Talmud, Brachot 17a, and it is our prayer that your eyes continue to shine with the light of Torah and that your face continues its beautiful radiance, but more importantly, that you speak words of wisdom. May her eyes shine with the light of Torah, and your face be radiant as the brightness of the sky. May your lips speak words of wisdom, and may the world you live in be the world of your dreams. May you see your worlds created in your lifetime. May you see your visions come to be. May your hope touch every generation to come. These are the prayers we have for you. May your eyes shine with the light of Torah, and your face be radiant as the brightness of the sky. May your lips speak words of wisdom, and may the world you live in be the world of your dreams. May you be blessed with understanding, with wisdom and compassion in your heart. May your tongue be filled with song, and your lips sing out for justice. These are the prayers we have for you. May your eyes shine with the light of Torah, and your face be radiant as the brightness of the sky. May your lips speak words of wisdom, and may the world you live in be the world of your dreams. May the world you live in be the world of your dreams.
It is our great joy as congregants of Monmouth Reformed Temple to invite up some very special people who are going to give you some special gifts that we hope that you use each and every day, each and every Shabbat, and that you read. We call up Sharon Ross to represent sisterhood, Dave McCow to represent brotherhood, and Jeremy Turk, who represents our board.
I'm Sharon Ross, and I'm representing Sisterhood of Monmouth Reformed Temple to congratulate you on a job really well done. And with this gift of candlesticks and the Kiddush cup that you can use on Shabbat and all the different, is anything else in here, or is it?
No, not from you.
That's it. Oh, cool. Cool. And you get to keep the bag and reuse it for Hanukkah gifts. And this will be a Hanukkah that you'll never forget, because you'll say in 2023, wow, I got my bar mitzvah. And you can't say that on any other Hanukkah. And you get so many presents. presents and goodies and good stuff like that. And really hope to see you around here. Sisterhood is full of women like your mother and your grandmother and your sister, and we just all are very proud of you, and you did an awesome job today. So thank you for being part of the Monmouth Reformed Temple community. Here you go. And you don't even have to give me a hug.
Aaron,
Great job, Sharon.
great job. Dave Macomb, president of the Men's Club. Our gift is in there. I want to take it out so I could show everybody. We did spend the money on it. This here, there it is. Torah commentary. This breaks down the Torah. Sometimes you read, you're like, what are they talking about? This here makes it a little bit easier to understand. I call it like the Cliff Notes of, the Torah. But this, you keep this with you. And, yeah, that was fantastic. I have to ask, I was at her, when was that?
2 years ago.
Huh?
2021.
What month? That's over 2 years.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It was one of the first ones that they started going again.
Right,
They were
in
all-
person.
Right. So, unbelievable. And, yeah, you were a little shorter. I remember. I only grow in this direction. But that is a really killer tallis right there. That is beautiful. And that's from Grandma, is that right? Yeah. Beautiful. I read his bio, they put the bio on there, and again, one of these, the sports, everything with the, and then the music, right? You're also involved with the, something with the immigrants, supporting immigrants and so forth. He even spends time with his family. He got that one in there. So I wish you all the best. Congratulations. All right, and I'm sure I'll see you again, and you'll be even more. Wow. Okay. Take care, sir.
Aaron, I'm Jeremy.
Thank you,
Jarrett.
David.
Congratulations, Mazel Tov, Yasher Koach. On behalf of the board, on behalf of the congregation, just what a wonderful job you did today. It's clear you weren't just reading, all the work you put in resonated with you. Your Devar Torah, you talked about Joseph, but you struggled with such an incredible, important issue. Wrestled with it kind of like Jacob, and that's no small thing. So our present is the most important, the best, really, the most exciting. It is a piece of paper.
Paper.
It's a certificate.
Suitable for framing, though.
Suitable for framing, but no, seriously. Be proud of it, whether you display it proudly or don't display it proudly. Be proud. Your family's proud of you. The congregation's proud of you, but don't forget to be proud of yourself. You've made the congregation stronger, the Jewish community stronger, and just stay on the path. You'll do great things.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Put these back in here.
So this is actually your bar mitzvah certificate. Save it. I promise you, your great-grandchildren will want to have this.
And I'll do this. Can't get it, can't get it.
I hope you're a little kinder to your great-grandchildren. Then you'll be sitting, and then you'll say, yeah, I can't get it, and they'll be taller than you. Okay, so we're going to turn back to our prayer books and grab your prayer. We rise for Aleinu, which is found on page 586.
עלינו לשבח לעיתון הכל, לתקנו לנו יוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ביותר ארץ, ומשב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו עליון, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Page 592. A poem by Merritt Malloy. We're going to remain standing. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds, so look for me in the people I've known or loved. And if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me most by letting hands touch bodies and by letting go of children that need to be free. You see, love never dies. People do. When all that's left of me is love, please give me away. We turn to page 598. And we remember your family members whose shoulders you stood upon, who are not alive to take joy in this great moment. And we certainly remember your cousins. Yitkadal v'kadash shemei Rabbah, v'yamad yivrach hirtei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'v'yamechon v'chayei d'kol Beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olmei omaya. Yitbarach v'yitpar v'troman v'yitnaseh. V'tadar v'tale v'talal shmei kudusha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Da'amiran v'yama v'yimru amen. Yehei shlam Rabbah min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, before we conclude, I'd like to ask Aaron to come stand in the middle, put your book down, and remember those candies that were handed out to you? You are going to gently toss them so that they reach here instead of hitting him, unless you really want to hit him. Go ahead.
Now we invite all the young people to come on up and collect all the candy. Come on up.
Or anyone who would like a jelly.
Or somebody like Jeremy. Come on up. Everybody under the age of 40, come on up. To me, that's young. Matt, I don't know if you are. Good job. All right, Aaron, you go stand next to Rabbi. All right, everybody?
I'm going to ask the family to come forward, and we're going to do motzi.
Marissa, come on up. Cindy and Matt.
Oh. Is it okay?
Yeah, it was my foot. That's okay. Okay. Ready? The short one. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Take a sip. It's grape juice.
Oh, thank God. not that old yet.
Good year? Yes? We're going to say the blessing first. Go ahead.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Just take a piece of challah.
Give one to Grandma Myrna.
Yep. Our closing song?
Our closing song in honor of Hanukkah is on page 669 of your prayer book, Ma'ot Tzor. Ma'ot Tzor Yeshuati L'chayna L'shabeach Tikon V'tefilati Misham Todah Nizabeach L'itachin Madbeach Mitzaram not beach Azegmor B'shir Mizmor Hanukkah Mizbeach Azegmor B'shir Mizmor Hanukkah Mizbeach. Happy Hanukkah.
And Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Amazing job.
Beautiful job.
It's a wonderful day for celebrating, so go out and
Mazel
celebrate.
tov.
Let's take your stuff and put them together.
Wait, this is my book? Oh, it's my book.
That's yours.
I was reading